What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Noan El Boricua coming to you live from my car. And quick behind the scenes, man. So we're celebrating 1 year on the podcast, and we haven't celebrated a year doing videos. But my Wednesdays consist of me actually coming on location to where I always record my Friday videos. But today's gonna be a little bit different. So I'm actually also gonna not just record the video that I do for Fridays, but I'm actually going to prep for the 1 year anniversary. So I just want to give you guys a little behind the scenes. So enjoy y como siempre, welcome to Fuel Pasión Podcast, Cultura, Faith y Conexiones. I'm super honored that I get a chance to be able to work here at my church. So we're here on location, and the great thing about this is that I get to do some work, so administrative stuff here while I'm at location. We also, get to I work on some like flyers, things of that nature to make sure like our students and everything that has to do with a church context. So a big part of what I do in my life is being able to serve in that capacity, and I enjoy it, man. I think that's like the best thing. And I know the lighting's really bad, but I just need you guys to understand that it's super important that we're constantly giving back in our communities. And that can look like anything. That can look like your church. That can look like the local YMCA, Boys and Girls Club. Shout out to you guys. But yeah, it just looks different for everybody. So again, the challenge would be like, how do we do that? How do we go about it? And I'm about to go back over there into my office, and we're about to get into this. All right, guys. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. And again, just a little behind the scenes for you guys. But here's the key thing, man. For me to be able to understand what mindset is really kind of reflecting and understanding the work that's being done. So I would hope that in this, you guys can get an idea of the work that I try to do, not just for my local church, but in the community, even at my workplace. And, so I get to take a couple hours that will be my lunch, but it's basically putting in the work that we need to do to be able to share with you guys. So, yeah, on to the next. All right, so another big part, a lot of people ask me is like, yo, how do you do your videos? So I actually, I'll flip this around. So this is actually my natural lighting for you guys. So don't have really any big production right here, as you guys can tell. This is where I do all my videos. This is actually my bookshelf. But yeah, again, super excited. So a lot of people ask me if this is like part of my house. Again, I'm just here in the office, and I get a chance right now. I have like about 30 minutes. So I'm just kind of like set up for my video. I'm going to go ahead and execute it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I usually try to get a smoothie before I get here, just because, once I'm done with my video, I just dive back into my work. But yeah, if I get the video, I usually get the video, I just shoot it. It's a one and done. So it comes straight from the heart. I do my pre-work the night prior. I do the pre-planning a week before. So for example, once I post this video on Friday, I'm already pre-planning what I want to be able to present to you guys for the next few days. And then on Tuesday night, I kind of put the framework, the outline, or in Spanish, el bosquejo. And once I do that, then it allows me to then, just really come here, really think about it, meditate, pray, and then be like, okay, cool. Like, let me talk about cultura, or let me talk about faith, or let me talk about conexiones, of connecting, whatever that is. It's all executed right here, as you guys can tell. And yeah, that's kind of it. Then I go into post-production. But while I'm here, 8-10 minutes max. Once I'm done, do some more administrative stuff here for my youth and all the students, and kind of prepping what we want to do for the next few months. And then back to the grind, man, my day job, which I love to do. So again, just, I don't know what part of the video this is, but yeah, part 3, part 2 of a little BTS for you guys on how do we record. But I want you guys to keep in mind, again, this is just for the video. When it comes to the actual recording of the actual podcast, meaning like the full on, like, it's on Anchor, Apple, Spotify, Google, all those other platforms, that's a whole nother video. There's more preparation. A lot of that work is done at my house. So back at my house, on location, I utilize my bedroom. Thank you, my love, my wife. She allows me to do interviews, but, just because we do have a carpeted area, which allows better, for those that are like, you're into sound, it allows for a better just dead sound. That way it's a good clear sound that you can get from the mic, and also from your interview that you're going to do with your guests. So another video, that's another day, but specifically to the day that I record these videos, this is what we got for you guys. All right, guys. So just kind of close out this BTS video. um, I know that for the Friday video, I'm going to kind of speak a little bit about the 1 year anniversary, and I had the chance to be able to share a few questions that you guys had. But my hope is that here's the biggest takeaway that I didn't. Well, I guess I didn't really elaborate, but it's hard, yo. Like, to really put yourself out there and to really be vulnerable and just kind of share your ideas and thoughts. That's really hard. And I at times I feel a little defeated because of the fact that I know I don't have a big platform. I'm not the youngest. I don't have the biggest, followers. In fact, I only get about maybe the most 3 views. Um, but I think the power of conexión is like when you're working for a brand, um, you get a lot of people that want to see what you've done, at whatever company it looks like. But I think for me, it's and big shout out to my cousin John John. I've never shared this painting; only a few friends know about this. But my cousin John Hells, who's an artist and tattoo artist as well, he um, he shared with me how he made this from my dad, and I was blessed because my stepmom Kathy Becker allowed me to be blessed with this painting, which is crazy because I actually didn't know my cousin did this. Um, so I just wanted to say thank you, John. I know him as John John, but as an artist, Mr. John Hills, I really appreciate you. I think that my papi, my dad, always told me, son, be great. My dad wasn't the most perfect dude in the world. He went through a lot of things, but one thing I did know about my dad, he was the hardest worker in the room. He made sure he studied up. And man, my pops, yo, he was a proud Puerto Rican man. I don't know if you don't see that, but tú sabes, los boricuas aquí, like, we love that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, I didn't have the best relationship. I'm being very honest. My dad and I had a really big fallout, you know, as I got older, and we didn't talk. We didn't talk for years, to be honest. Um, my youngest son only got a chance to actually get to meet his grandfather when he actually, when he passed away. So just kind of, I just want to be transparent with everyone. So it's hard, because as a father, you want to create a legacy and you want your children to be able to create their own legacies. But I also know that I do have a past and I have to own it. And I own it 100%. And I wouldn't change anything in the world because then it wouldn't be genuine. It wouldn't be authentic. So all I can do is hope for the future and what I can do today, presently. So I hope you guys can really understand the power of why, and again, Najia and, Inda, thank you so much. And a lot of, especially my wife and my kids, thank you guys for really just being behind this. And, it's an opportunity to kind of share everything that's always been on my mind and how I try to inspire others and to seek greatness that others have. But also know that, it's all about, God and how He blesses us each and every day. So, in everything that you're involved in, no matter where in La Cultura, in any of those areas. And we know that can be, every day can be a different moment of the culture, right? And I know every day is a different moment in how you practice your faith. But I also know that the most ultimate important thing in this world is connections, conexiones. It's about, community. A lot of my leader peers that I have within faith base, our biggest mentor was Dr. Larry Acosta. He's an amazing man of God, amazing father, amazing husband. And I still remember that line that we suffer in isolation, but we heal in community. So many of us use that line because it's true. I've been, in isolation, I don't do well. and that's a whole nother video. But when it comes to community and being with others, I'm not the first nor the last, neither are you. And together, we can make this world a better place. But it begins with you. And I want to say thank you guys for checking this out. And yeah, this is kind of like the 1 year anniversary episodes. Follow us on Patreon. Check us out, fuelpasionpodcast.com. And oye, como la bandera dice yo, seguimos pa'lante. And as our famous Colombiano J Balvin always says, buena vibras every day for you and your loved ones.